Hello everybody and welcome to English class. My name's Nate. I'm your teacher for this next hour and happy to be here. I'm broadcasting to you live from the state of Nevada. It's a very dry state. Maybe you've heard of Las Vegas. I'm happy that you're here with me. Today we're going to be practicing our reading and conversation skills. There's a document that you can open which will be very helpful for you during our conversation today. It will help you follow along. I'm going to post a copy of that document in the verbally chat right now. I'd just like to invite everybody to grab it. It's nice to see everybody joining in. I see some familiar faces. Nice to see you. Miguel, how are you today? Quite on microphone, maybe. See Marve también. Also.
Hi, I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Hi, Michael. How you doing? Marve, hello.
My microphone was turned off.
Oh, okay. There's Jean-Marc. Hello, Jean-Marc.
How are you doing?
Great. How are you?
Well, you understand me?
Yes, absolutely. It's nice to have you in class.
Yes, of course. In 2 months, I'm going to London. 2 months now.
That's right. Time passes by, doesn't it? It won't be long till you're there. That's great. Well, I think our class is already full, so we're going to begin. I'd just like to ask a few favors of everybody to help make sure our class is a positive one for all of our students. Please make sure that your microphones are muted when you're not speaking and that you wear earphones. That will help eliminate echo and extra sounds that might interrupt other students. As I mentioned, there's a link that I just put in the verbally chat on the right-hand side of your page. That link will have a document that we will use during class. Our class today is going to be about misconceptions. I'm going to type that word. There we go. Misconceptions that people have about animals. Okay, so to start off class, I'd just like to have everybody please introduce themselves and tell me what is your favorite kind of animal and why. Okay, so why don't we start? Abdullah, how would you like to start?
Yes, how are you?
Great, how are you doing today?
Yes, I'm fine.
Wonderful.
I'm Abdullah from Egypt.
Yeah. Would you like to tell us what's your favorite animal, Abdullah?
Sorry, the question.
What is your favorite animal?
I don't like animals. As usual.
Okay, so you don't have a favorite one. Okay.
Yes.
That's right. That's all right. No problem. Welcome to class, Abdullah.
Thanks.
Ahmad, how are you today?
I am fine. How are you, Nate?
Hey, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you. It's nice to have you in class again. Tell the class what's your favorite animal and why.
Okay. I like giraffe because it is the tallest animal, and I think this animal can see something we haven't seen before, because it can see the horizon. So
Yeah, that's true.
I feel that there is hope over there.
Oh. Well, thank you very much. Would you mind telling the class where you're from?
I am Ahmed from Saudi Arabia.
Excellent. Thanks again for joining. Appreciate you here.
Thank you.
Chukit. Did I say your name right? Chukit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My favorite animal is dog.
Okay.
You know, in Ariel, there is a sentence in the word. I think animals are the friend of human beings.
Yes.
Yeah. I think the dogs are loyal to to his owner.
That is true. Very
Yeah.
nice. I would
And
agree. I have a dog myself, and I love him a lot. He's a nice dog.
yeah.
They're good friends.
And I know fewer people have cats cats
Cats?
cat
Hmm.
cats. Yeah. Most of us have dogs. And long ago I have a dog. Yeah, but he died.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's sad.
So my favorite animal is dog.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And you're joining us from where? Where are you from?
I'm from China.
China. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. Fabrizio,
Welcome.
Hello.
how are you
Hello,
today,
my name
Fabrizio?
is- Hello. My name is Fabricio. I'm from Argentina, and my favorite animal is the dog. I think they are quite loyal, and they are quite funny when they are young. You know, they are cute.
Yeah, they are.
Puppies.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for joining class. Jean-Marc, it's your turn.
Yes. What? Okay. What is it?
What is your favorite animal, Jean-Marc?
Animals of giraffe or elephant? Elephant
Elephant. Okay.
or giraffe?
Okay. Thank you so much. Marve, how are you doing today?
I am fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing really well, thank you.
I just came from course running just for joining your class.
Oh,
A little
thank
bit
you
tired.
so much. No, you're fine. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you.
I am Merve Hilal. I am from Turkey. My favorite animal is duck. Dog.
Okay. We got a lot of people
I
that
like-
love dogs.
Yes, I like playing with them.
They're nice, aren't they? I'm going to move my laptop just a little bit. Can you see down there?
Oh, so cute.
He's my friend. He always stays by me. Wonderful.
What's his name?
Mojo.
Mhm.
Like that.
Mojo.
You can see Brenda's writing it in the chat. Yeah, she's met Mojo before. Mojo like that. He's a really nice dog. Wonderful. Miguel, it's your turn. Thank you. Anyways, Marve, it's nice to have you in class. Thanks for coming.
Yes. So I'm Michele. Hi everybody. I'm Italian, and my favorite animal is donkey.
Why is that?
A lot of people think that donkeys are stupid animals, but I know them because my friend raises donkeys for pet therapy, and I can understand that they are not stupid.
Okay.
They are so clever.
Really? Okay. Wonderful. So donkeys are actually really clever animals. Excellent. Well, thank you. It's nice to have you in class. Thanks for joining
Thank
us
you.
from Italy. Appreciate you. Sheldon, where are you from?
I'm from China.
Okay.
Okay.
And what's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is koala.
Can you say that one more time?
Koala bear.
Oh, a koala bear.
Yes.
A koala bear. Why do you like koalas?
It's very cute. As a symbol of Australia because I love Australia so much.
Oh, wonderful. Excellent.
Yes.
Well, that's a good reason. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you.
Javier, how are you today?
Very well, thank you. My name is Xavier. I'm from Spain. I live in a town near Barcelona, and my favorite animal are the birds in general, but particularly the robin.
Oh, robins.
The robin.
They're really nice.
Yeah, robins. Yeah.
Excellent. Did you get to see the match yesterday? El Clásico?
No, I'm sorry, but I don't used to watch football. But I heard about it that it was very interesting.
Yeah, it was. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining class, Xavier. It's nice to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you to you.
Well, today, like I said, we're going to talk about misconceptions. I'm going to type that word again. Misconceptions that some people have about animals. What is a misconception? Does anybody know what that means?
When you have a bad idea of a thing, but it's not the reality.
Okay, a bad idea that's not the reality. That's a great definition. Anybody else want to add to it?
Fantastic.
Jean-Marc, what was that?
Fantastic.
Fantastic?
Yes.
A misconception is not necessarily fantastic.
Misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding. It might be a prejudice, yes. When you have a misconception about something, it is something that many people believe that is not true. Okay? So I might have a misconception about, I don't know. I'm going to talk about Brenda, who's in the Verbling chat. She's been in a lot of my classes, so I can tease her a little bit. I might hear some people saying, yeah, you know, I think Brenda's a really mean person. And I know that that's not true. So I'll be like, oh, that's a misconception. Brenda is not a mean person. She's very nice. So when you have an idea that's not true, that could be called a misconception. No, people, Brenda is not mean. That's not true. Okay. Well, let's take a look at some of our document that we have for today, and there's a link for it. We can use these. We can use this document. We're going to be able to read a lot, and when vocabulary comes up, I'd like you to ask me what are some of the words that you don't know, and I'll just let you type those in the Verbling chat. All right. So why don't we open that document right now? Just go ahead and let me know when you have the document opened.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
I opened.
Wonderful.
I opened.
Okay.
Yes, now I can.
There we go. Let's go right to number 2. To slide number 2. What's the title of this slide?
Sheep are stupid.
Sheep are stupid.
Yeah. Sheep are stupid. Has anybody been around sheep? Have you raised them or helped take care of sheep before?
Yes, we raised it.
Oh, you
them.
do? Do you have
Yes.
some sheep right now?
My grandmother's. Now.
Wonderful. How many?
Yes. 2 of them.
Just 2? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Excellent. And have you ever heard somebody say sheep are stupid?
Nope.
No? Okay. In English, there's a phrase. Well, people refer to sheep as followers. I'm going to type that. Or somebody that follows, that doesn't think for themselves. They just follow the crowd.
It's the same in Italy.
Is it the same in Italy? They'll say, "Oh, you are a sheep," or "You are sheep." That means you just follow the crowd. But we're going to read here today. It says actually that sheep are not stupid. They're actually very smart, intelligent animals. And let's read why people think that. If we go to slide number 3 now, there are a couple paragraphs, and I would like everybody to have a chance to read. I'll just help you with your pronunciation, and as we read, if there is a word that comes up which you do not understand, please type that word in the Verbling chat and we can discuss it once the reading is over. Okay? Who would like to be our first readers for today?
Yes.
Me?
Me?
Okay, was that, am I right if it was Marve and Jean-Marc?
And Yasser.
Okay. Marve, was that you that asked first? Okay.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, that wasn't you? Who was that? Was it
No.
Yasser?
Yes, Yasser. I'm
Okay.
Dia, using my husband's account.
Oh, okay. Well, who is this really? Who are you?
Dia.
Dia. Okay, I'm going to write that down so I remember. So, Dia, would you like to start? You can read the first paragraph, and Jean-Marc, you can read the second paragraph, please.
Can I start?
Yes, please.
Okay. If there is one thing everyone knows about sheep, it's how stupid they are. After all, if one sheep starts moving quickly, the rest of the flock will follow rather timidly. They are generally perceived to have almost no individual
Instincts?
instinct or motivation, and many people would rank sorry, would rank them
Next?
next to
I have
Next to rocks?
yes, next to rocks in intelligence. And
Excellent.
animal-
That's wonderful. Thank you. We're going to let Jean-Marc read the second paragraph.
hello.
Dia.
Excuse me. Looking where I. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Is a free. Where is it? Looking, please. Looking almost, please.
Right there in the Verbling chat, I put the document. Do you not have that up yet?
Yes, yes, I have a document. Where is he? Looking in with your most document is
We're on slide number 3 right now, Jean-Marc.
in the screen. Okay, where is he finished? Because I have
Right in the middle where it says animal scientist.
animal looking with your mouse, please.
Oh, you'd like me to show on Google? Okay.
Looking with your mouse after I understand. Animal scientific.
Yes.
Okay. Animal scientific on the other hand would rank shit just beyond pig, rodent and monkey. In some tests, they even come close to human. Recent studies have found they are of fairly average intelligence among farm animals. I continue?
Yes, please.
Okay. They actually learn quickly.
Quite quickly?
What?
Quite quickly?
Quite quickly. Quite quickly. And can adapt to changing
circumstances.
Distances. Create mental map of their everyone and possibility even from around.
Plan ahead. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, no, you're fine. That's no problem. Everybody's here to practice. That's great. So, there are some interesting things that we can read here. But first of all, I'd like you to please type in the Google chat, or excuse me, no, the Verbling chat, any words that you would like to discuss. Brenda, I see your question. Can you say you're a sheep of this government? Is that a personal question? I don't feel like I'm a sheep. But yes, that is a phrase someone could say. Okay, I see that, Abdullah, you asked me about the word flock. I'm going to type that in again. Flock. Like this. Does anybody know what a flock is?
I don't know.
I know.
Okay, what is a flock?
A lot of sheep, but I don't know how can I say in English.
Group maybe. Group, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, a group.
Absolutely. It's a group of animals, okay? Some types of animals are not categorized as a flock, but sheep are. They say you have a flock of sheep. There can be a flock of birds. Xavier likes birds, so he might know there's a flock of geese flying over. Those are all different ways to use the word flock. I see Dia in the chat has asked us about the word rodents.
Yes. What is it?
Rodents are the family of all the, rats and
Yeah.
Mice.
Yes,
Mice.
that's true. It's a category of animals, such as mice, rats, like guinea pigs, small little mammals.
Hamsters.
Hamsters, exactly. There's a lot of rodents. There's a lot of kinds of rodents. Gophers, I mean, there's tons. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Any other words we'd like to talk about there? Those were two that I had written down also.
Rank could be
I'm sorry, could you say that one more time?
rank could be
Oh, rank?
not good.
Okay. Rank. So if somebody says, where do you rank? Or you rank... A ranking is when you place things in a certain order, okay? And so you can say your position in the order is your rank. If you are in a competition, you could say he ranks first place, he ranks second place, he ranks third place, and so on. Okay? So that's something that is very widely used. Okay, shall we go on? Let's read about another animal. Let's go to slide number 4. What's your rank on verbling? That's a good question, Mark. I wonder if we could rank people on verbling. I guess you could. What's your rank the teachers? How many people like them or something? Let's go to slide number 4. What do you see there on slide number 4?
Fish, goldfish.
Yeah.
Goldfish are fragile.
Goldfish.
Goldfish are fragile. What does fragile mean?
Easy to break. Something easy to break.
Easy to break. Very good. Or in this case, maybe not
Weak.
break them, but like harm them, right?
Yes.
We're not gonna break a goldfish like. We're not gonna do that. Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Weak.
What?
Easy
Let's
to offend.
to offend.
Offend, yes.
No, it's not to offend. Fragile just means easy to break or easy to destroy. Okay.
Weak. It means weak.
Yeah, in many ways it does mean weak. Yes. Okay. All right, let's talk about goldfish. Have any of you ever had a goldfish in your house?
Yes, I have some fishes in the pond, in the garden.
Oh, in the garden, and they grow quite big, correct?
No, it's not really. Yeah, they are rather big now.
Nice. Okay. Has anyone else ever had goldfish as a pet?
When I was a boy, I bought dozens of goldfish, but they all died.
Oh no. Did you feed them?
Yes. I put it in a fish bowl, but after 1 or 2 days, day before, sorry, day next, the morning I see to the fish bowl and I and I can see the fish that it was die.
Oh dear.
I think he feed them a lot.
Yeah, maybe there was too many in one area. I've heard that with goldfish, like Xavier has them in a pond. If they have a lot of space, they can grow quite big, and they're okay. But if there's a lot in a small space, it can it can be bad for them, or they won't. They'll just stay very small, I think.
I have some fishes that are more than 20 years old. They live in my pond quite well.
20 years old?
Yeah.
Holy cow! That's an old fish.
Because fortunately he doesn't have a son like me.
Oh. What? I'm curious, Xavier. What do you do to take care of them?
Not really much. Just feed them when in spring and summer. In winter they don't used to eat because it's too the water is cold and they stay quiet. Just a few food in winter, and then in spring and summer they must eat have eating supplies.
That's really interesting. How do you keep like cats and other predators away from them?
Well, the form of the pond is to make difficult for cats to approach. Because they must get in the water to catch the fish, and the cats doesn't do that. They don't get in.
That's fantastic. That's really cool. I've never heard of a fish 20 years old. That's super old. That's really old. Let's go to slide 5, and we're going to read about some fish. The misconception here is that goldfish are fragile, and I guess it would depend. From our experience here, we have one listener who had quite a few fish deaths in his bowl, but on the other hand, Xavier has one that's over 20 years old. So let's read about them. I think we can have 2 more readers on this slide. Who would like to take a turn reading?
Can I?
May I?
Okay, I heard Ahmad and Fabricio. Is that correct? Let's go with you two. We'll start with Ahmad, the first paragraph, and Fabricio, the second one, please.
Okay. Any parent will tell you that goldfish are a great first pet for a child. They hardly need any attention, and they won't be around for too long. Flashing goldfish in its first week is pretty common. It even happened to my first goldfish, but it turns out that goldfish are not as helpless as we all think.
Wonderful, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Fabricio, I think it's your turn.
In fact, the incredible survival skills of goldfish have become something of an urban legend among those who know. One fish survived for 13 hours after jumping out of its tank, while another lived for 7 hours on a stone floor. It was covered in fuzz when the owner picked it up.
Yeah, that word's pronounced fuzz.
Fuzz. Okay. It turns out that when goldfish are in a low oxygen environment, they can often slow down their bodies, much like hibernating bears in winter. When they are returned to water, their bodies speed up again, and they go right on swimming without batting an eyelid.
Wow. That's crazy. So, let's look at some vocabulary. Is there anyone who has a word they'd like to discuss? If you do, let's go ahead and type it in the Verbling chat, please. Before we get there, Jefferson and Monica, sometime I want you to teach me Portuguese. I see you talking. Okay, let's start with the word. Marve asked about the word fuzz. Let me write these down. Okay, and hibernating. Okay. Fuzz is a word that describes small little like hairy particles that sometimes form on the ground or you know, if you like reach in your pocket, there might be fuzz. It's just like soft material that balls up. Kind of sometimes in the corner, if it's dirty, there will be fuzz.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, wonderful. The next one I saw was flushing. Flushing refers to a toilet, and a lot of times, you know, if a goldfish dies, in order to get rid of its body, people will just put it in the toilet and
Oh
flush it.
yes, yes, I get it.
Okay, so that's where flushing comes from. And then they're like, it's over. That
Because I
guy's
did
gone.
it when my. Yes.
Oh, you did that to your own
Obviously.
all at once, or did you give them a proper burial one at a time?
Yes, yes. It was a funeral party for me.
Oh, okay.
I was so sad when I was born.
All right. The next word that I saw was hibernating. Okay, hibernating. By the way, thank you to everybody who's saying such nice things about me in the chat. You're so nice. Hibernating is a state of going dormant, like when you're when a bear in the winter time, it will go to sleep for many months. That is hibernating. And so in this text, it was saying that the goldfish, when they get out of water, they can slow their body way down, and it's kind of like sleeping almost, so that they don't use a lot of energy. Xavier taught us about his fish in the winter. They're not very active at all, and so they don't need a lot of food. That would be hibernating. Okay, and the last one I saw, I'm not sure who wrote these down, I'm sorry, said eyelid. And this part of your eye is an eyelid. Okay? That's an eyelid. And there's a phrase, batting an eyelid. If I were to bat my eyelid, it'd be like blinking. Okay? And if you say without batting an eyelid, it's very easy to blink, right? It's very easy to go like that. So it's saying they can do that without it's no problem at all. Okay? Fernando used a great way in the chat to use hibernating. You can make your laptop hibernate, or your computer, by putting it in hibernation or sleep mode. Okay? Excellent. Let's go on. Let's do some more reading. I think we want to do that. I'm trying to decide which ones we could do. That one's weird. Here's a cool one. Let's look at slide number 12. Look at those guys. They're going crazy in there. They look interesting to me, though.
Yes. Their eyes.
Yeah, their eyes are very interesting.
Yes.
This animal is a crocodile, okay? And are these adults or baby crocodiles, do you think?
Babies, of course.
Yeah, right. You know, the adults, they get huge. So I would guess they just hatched out of their eggs. Just boom. And maybe this is a scientist or maybe an outdoorsman, somebody's checking out these crocodiles. What is the misconception here about the crocodile?
That they are slow and scale covered.
Yeah, that they're slow and scale covered. What are scales?
Little pieces of similar to bones that some reptiles has on the skin.
Very good. On the
Like fish.
Yes, fish also have scales. It's a bone-like protection on the outside of an animal. A reptile or a fish might have a scale. Okay, so a lot of people think that crocodiles have scales and they're slow. So I guess we're gonna learn if that's true or not. I would guess that it is not true, or it wouldn't be here. Let's have a couple of us read about these little guys.
I can if you want.
Okay.
May I?
May I?
Okay. Let's go. Mikael, why don't you start? And Marve, would you like to do the second paragraph on this one, please?
Okay.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Stop me when it's enough.
Okay.
That's okay. Scaly, hard-baiting crocodiles are fast in the water and slow on the land, right? But that's wrong in two ways. First of all, they don't actually have scales. The scaly appearance is actually the result of their skin cracking as they grow. Second, they're actually pretty fast on land. They can move at speeds of more than 10 miles, 16 kilometers per hour. And considering that they don't usually attack until their prey is very close indeed, the land speed is more than enough.
Thank you. Very good. Very good. Marve.
Most people also know that crocodiles are the top predator in their environment, but that's probably because the other big animals they eat are herbivores like the water buffalo or the wild boar. What if they had to deal with a real fighter? Well, saltwater crocodiles have been observed taking down sharks. Yes, that's even scarier than it should be.
Yes.
Wow. I had not heard that one about the sharks. That's pretty interesting.
Yes.
What's the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? Does anybody know?
The alligator is smaller.
Is an alligator smaller?
I think so.
Anybody else have a comment about that? What is the difference between an alligator and a crocodile?
Aren't they the same thing?
No, they are different animals. They are a different class of animal. They have a similar appearance, but they are different. I've heard, yeah, I'm looking, Merrick, I see in the chat, says there's a difference with their teeth. I have heard that it's something to do with the way they stick out. So I think alligators, all of their teeth are inside of their mouth, inside of their lips, but the crocodiles have teeth that stick out. That is my belief. I'm not a real scientist, but I think
we should
that's
try.
right. I watch Discovery Channel sometimes. So. I think that's the way it is. But anyways, so we learn a little bit about these crocodiles here. What are some of the words that we should discuss? We want to keep building our vocabulary. That is our purpose here, is to build our English vocabulary. Let's see what words maybe we'd like to discuss.
Predator.
If we could just type it into Google Chat, that would be awesome. Cracking, okay, I'm just going to write a few down. I'll give everybody a second to write some down. Predator. Any others? I see two words from this slide. Wild boar. Was wild boar in this one? Oh, yeah. Wild boar, yes. Wild boar. Okay, well, let's start with those, and we will we'll go on. If somebody wants to add another one, that's no problem. Okay. So we're going to start with cracking. Cracking.
Something that is broken.
Yes. This is an adjective, which is a description of something. When something is hard or brittle, and it begins to break, it forms cracks. So you might have cracking in the road. You might have a cracking road. You might have cracking, well, here's skin. When the skin on this animal gets very dry, it cracks. Or, you know, it gets little lines that form in it.
Wrinkle.
And not a wrinkle, because a wrinkle, the skin does not actually break. If your hands were very dry, or your lips, when they get very dry, they might crack and bleed a little bit.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. That's cracking. There's actually a food in English called crackers.
Oh, yes.
Okay? Do you know what those are?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay? They're called crackers because they can break easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also the same. There's another word, crack. That's a sound. You're like crack. Something cracks. Okay. Very good. That's a great word. I don't remember who picked that one, but great word. That was awesome. Let's go to the next one. Predator. Wasn't there a movie called Predator? Was there a movie called Predator a while ago?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was the Predator? What was that? Wasn't that an alien?
The animal which hunt the others.
Right. If you're a predator, you're the guy that attacks. Do you know what the opposite of a predator is?
Domestic?
Prey.
Yeah, prey.
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 Prey. There are predators and there's prey. And the predators are like, they're the ones that attack, and the prey are the ones that are.
Is it hunter?
It is like a hunter, yes. It is like a hunter. Can you name some other predators? Sergio in chat says human beings are the worst predators. Can you name other predators in nature?
Lion.
Lion, yes. What else?
Sharks.
Yep, sharks. That's great.
Tiger.
Wolves. Wolves, yes.
Tigers.
Tigers.
Eagles.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that, Fabricio.
Eagles.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Eagle.
yes,
Yes,
they
I
are.
think so.
Yeah, I think so. Because they come down, going down to like get fish or rabbits or things like that. Bears,
Monkeys.
panthers. Did somebody say monkeys?
Yeah, some of African monkeys.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that monkeys. I don't know if monkeys are predators.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you think of an animal another animal that monkeys attack?
Wild bananas.
Bananas. I'm gonna attack that banana. Yeah. So I'm not sure. You have to. We have some good jokers in here.
I'm sorry for disrupt you. I'm Yasser.
My husband.
Oh, hey Yasser, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. Monkeys, some of monkeys in African monkeys, it's like hunters. It's
Really?
Hunters yeah, human hunters actually.
What? They hunt humans?
Yeah, humans and children and stuff like that.
Oh, great.
I know a lot of things about animals.
That's very interesting. I'm curious. Where are you from, Yasser?
I'm from Jordan.
From Jordan. Okay. And
I saw this. I saw this monkeys in TV. If you know National Geography.
Yes, National Geographic. Yeah.
Yeah, in Dubai, they put this show in TV, and I saw them.
That's terrifying.
Yeah,
so the
yeah.
monkeys would hunt babies?
Yeah, babies, yeah, and children.
That's bad. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry to laugh. I'm not trying to laugh, but I'm.
No. I make your face when I see this things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The only monkeys I had seen attacking were in the movie Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
No. Actually, I went with my wife in Thailand, and we went to Phi Phi Island, called Phi Phi Island or Phi Phi Island, and they told us they have island. It has a lot of monkeys, and these monkeys attack this human person.
That's nuts. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'd get out of there.
And we're not allowed to go to this island.
Just looking
far away from these monkeys.
Wow, that's incredible. Well, thank you for teaching me that. I had no idea.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'll keep my eyes out for them. Those guys. I don't want that. Thank you. Another word that somebody had typed in here from this was wild boar. A boar is another name for a pig. And so wild boars are a type of pig that live, they're not domesticated, they're in the wild, and sometimes they can actually grow, in parts of southern United States, they grow very, very big. And they're usually dark brown or black in color, and they have real dark, coarse hair, and people hunt them, but they can be very dangerous. They have big tusks that go up, like big teeth. Yeah. I don't know if I look like one. But that's a big sport, especially in the southern United States. People want to go hunt wild boars. Oh, yeah, Fernando Pumbaa. He's Pumbaa from Lion King. He's probably a wild boar, but he's a nice one. I guess they can be very dangerous. And with their tusks, they can actually hurt people a lot. So that's crazy. Well, let's move on. I definitely want to give other people a chance to read. I'm just looking at the pictures here, trying to decide a good one.
Oh dear, minute's cancelled.
Sit down.
14 is very interesting.
14.
And
14.
10 too.
Which one?
10.
10. I'm looking and seeing what it is. Oh,
Green.
That one's weird. 10 is weird.
I don't want to lactate.
You want to lactate?
No. I don't want to lactate no one. It's not my count.
Oh wow. Okay, we better go to 14. Okay. Let's go to 14. What do we have here? Elephants, right? That's elephants. And I don't remember who it was. Somebody said the elephant was their favorite animal. Who was that?
Jane Mark.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's a good memory.
Okay. Well, here we go. We're going to learn something about, maybe you already know, but we're going to read about some elephants.
Commemorate.
Yeah, okay, so let's talk about the word commemorate. I'm going to type it in there. Commemorate. Does anyone know that word, commemorate?
When you don't want to forget something.
Oh, very good. If you don't want to forget, it's not that you're celebrating it in a happy way, but you're remembering it. You are
something that gets you hurt, maybe.
Yeah, like I know in America,
happy.
It's not necessarily happy. It's like a solemn, serious time to remember. Sebastian in chat says like honoring the memory.
Yes.
Okay.
Memorize.
Yeah, so it's a time to remember something in a serious way. So here, the misconception is that animals don't commemorate death, or they don't recognize or remember death, and we're going to see that that is not necessarily true. We have a couple more readers for this one.
May I?
Yeah.
I'm
The
so
last
sorry.
chance.
I didn't see who said that. Was that Dia?
Yeah, yes.
Did you already have a chance to read?
Yes.
Let's see if there's somebody who has not read yet who would like to, and then
Yeah.
if not,
I didn't read yet. If you
okay.
like.
Xavier, we can let you read one. And is there anyone else who has not read?
Yeah, me. May I read this?
Chiokit? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's have Javier. Will you read the first paragraph? And Chiokit, you haven't had a turn yet, so you can do the second paragraph.
Okay, I begin. Okay. Of course, animals understand death. They have to protect themselves and their young, and many of them kill other animals for food. But it would probably surprise you to know that several species actually hold funerals and observe mini rituals when others die. Baboons, for example, show increased levels of stress hormones, as do humans, and will expand their social circles and interactions with others. A red fox has also been observed bearing a deceased companion. Deceased. Sorry.
No, that's
deceased.
fine. No problem. Excellent. Chiokit, go ahead. Right ahead. Let's read that.
Elephants frequently guard the bodies of their dead, even if they were not related in life. If a western scuba jar sees a dead bird of the same species, it will investigate the bodies and call out so that other G's in the area hear the news. It might seem like they are only warning their friends about the danger, but strangely, the birds also stopped eating for more than a day. Other animals are more like humans than we thought, or humans are more like animals. Who's to see?
Who's to say?
Okay.
Very good. Nice job. Let's go ahead and we have time to take a look at some of the vocabulary from this section. This is a very interesting part, I think. Let's go ahead and type in any words that you would like to discuss, and then we'll review the vocabulary and be done. Deceased.
Funeral.
So I'm just writing them down. I'm giving you a second to type them in. Okay, wonderful. I think we have a great selection of words here. Let's start with the word deceased. Deceased means dead. Okay, to put it quite bluntly, a deceased person is someone who has died, or in this case, a deceased animal is an animal which has passed away or who has died. Okay? Deceased is how that's said. The next one, companion. Does anybody know what a companion is?
Friend, maybe.
Very good. A friend or someone who goes with you.
Yeah.
Very good. Somebody typed in the word scrub jay. I see Javier in chat just did again too. I'm just going to type a jay. A jay is a type of bird.
Bird.
Okay. Usually these kinds of birds have long beaks. They're a lot of times brightly colored. You might have a blue jay or whatever. In the movie, have you seen the movie Hunger Games?
Yes.
And they have a bird that's called a mocking jay. That's that's a fictional type of bird, but it is a jay. So a jay like this is a class of bird. Okay. To bury. What does bury mean?
But in the soil or in the ground.
Does anybody know what
To
bury
put them,
is?
to put them under earth.
Very good. To put underground. Like when an animal or a person has died, they're buried. They're put under the ground. So put under the ground. Bury. And the last word I think we're going to look at is ritual. A ritual is like a ceremony, okay, or something that people do which represents something more. It's a ceremony. It's almost a way of expressing deep feelings of religion sometimes. Okay. So I would like to finish class. I'm going to say a sentence. I'm going to look at some of the words that we've learned. I've written them down here as we've been going. And I will say a sentence and then I will go. That means blank. Okay? And just go ahead and type your answer in the Verbling chat and we'll see how many people can get it. Okay? Okay, so here's number one. If the runner runs fast enough, he might number one. Dia, very nice. Rank. Abdallah, very good. Rank. Excellent. Okay. When I stepped on the ice, I was too heavy, and it began to crack. Very good. Very good. Before going on the date, the girl put a lot of makeup on her
eyelid.
Eyelid, excellent. Marve, I see you typed it in there just right. Excellent. It seems like those teenagers sleep so much, they might be...
Deceased.
No. No, not deceased.
I hope no.
Yeah, I hope not. No. There you go. I've seen the one I was thinking of. Hibernating. Sometimes, Marek, drunk was not a vocabulary word. Oh, wow. Okay, sometimes I say that about my son. I'm like, man, he's sleepy. Is he hibernating? He's so sleepy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When I go to the forest, I love to look for flying up in the trees.
Jay.
Yeah. Jeez. Very nice. Very nice.
Monkeys.
I'm sorry. I can't stop laughing.
Monkeys.
Yeah, actually, that's not bad, you know. Sergio, if you're in the right kind of jungle, you might see monkeys up in the trees.
Yes, but if you watch monkeys On the sky, maybe you are drunk.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you see flying monkeys, you probably are drunk. Okay. Next one. This is probably. Oh, gee whiz! It's probably our last one. The always attacks in secret.
Predators.
Predator.
Predators.
So nice. Well, hey, like always, I just have to compliment every one of you. You're such great students. You've done a wonderful job. Please follow my Verbling Facebook so that you can know when other classes are coming up. Keep working. You're doing such a great job. I appreciate it, and it's nice to see you all again, both here live and in the chat. So take care and have a nice day, everybody. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, teacher. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.